Welcome to the Whisky Burn, and this week I'm excited. I've got a tasting for you, and it's the Caol Ila 12-year-old. I've been looking forward to this one. I'm excited for this one this week on the Whisky Burn. It's the Caol Ila 12-year-old. Okay, so after last week's little book review on the on Islay, I sort of looked into it a bit more, and this has been on my radar for a while, the Caol Ila 12-year-old, mainly because of the tasting notes about citrus flavours and flavours that I've not really had. Let me read this to you. It says, in a remote cove near Port Ascaig lies Caol Ila, hidden gem among Islay's distilleries since 1846. Not easy to find. Caol Ila's secret malt is nonetheless highly prized among devotees of the Islay style. Okay, so nothing really about the tasting on that one, but I'm excited. It's a 12-year-old, as you can see on the bottle. Box, simple, nothing overly excited. So here we go, a bit of tasting note on the front of the box, bit of spiel on the back of the box as well. So fresh, sweetly fruity and smooth bodied. Okay. Caol Ila 12-year-old is a rounded and clear as the shapes of the still room. Nice. Glimpsed by hazy shafts of sunlight glancing through the morning cloud. Okay. Nice. Little bit poetic really, but still, nonetheless. Each expression of Caol Ila reflects a special quality of the light of this remote island. Blah, 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 blah. Tell me what it tastes like. Fresh and fruity. That's what I'm getting. When I read someone's review on this, they were talking about how citrusy it was and how big sea flavours, fruity flavours, strong flavours. And I think I read that before Christmas, and I was very keen to get my hands on one of these just because the flavours of the tasting notes that someone had written, I was absolutely blown away with. I thought, no way. But Bushmills 12-year-old absolutely blew me away. They said nutty, and it absolutely was beautifully nutty. So, Caol Ila, first of all, you might notice it's spelt Caol Ila is how I thought it was pronounced. It does tell you on the box it's Caol Ila, and it's all over the internet. It's pronounced Caol Ila. 12 years. Islay single malt Scotch whisky. Never opened this. Never had one before. Let's hope it doesn't go bad, because that could be here for a while. Oh, I've got it. Don't worry. There we go. Okay. So, what are we expecting from the palate? Well, it says fresh and fruity. Citrusy is what I've read quite a lot of reviews about. So, first time this. Caol Ila 12-year-old. I'm getting peat on that, but then I'd expect that from Islay. It smells... Oh, but I forgot to say, it's 43%. So... Oh, do you know what it reminds me of? A little bit medicinal. It reminds me of the Lafroig. Very much like the Lafroig. It's the one I've got above my head here. It's the Lafroig Oak Select. Yeah, very much like that. So I'm expecting it to be quite medicinal. So the palate is quite strong, medicinal, and peaty. I'm getting an absolute slight hint of fruit. Only a slight. But you know what they say? Proof's in the pudding. Or proof's in the tasting. So, let's get a bit in there. I like the bottle. And just to let you know, I'm just going to give this a bit of airing. The bottle is, I think it's like a green coloured. You probably can't see that. Or a browny coloured. Because it gives off the impression, holding it under the light there, it's quite a dark brown. But I think that's because the bottle's green. Or very slightly green. Because when you pour that does not look like what it looks through the bottle. So there, it looks quite, holding it up to the light, bit of a dirty glass. Very golden coloured. Very nice. I'm getting more medicinal smells. Quite strong, quite like punchy. A little bit of fruit. Bit of alcohol. You know when you get that kind of, ooh, that smells like alcohol. So yeah, there we go. That's Caol Ila 12. So far, not bad. Not bad. It surprised me. I was expecting a punch of fruit, punch of citrus, but I'm getting that medicinal, earthy, well, more medicinal peaty smell. There's a smell in. There's a sweetness smell in there. That'd be interesting. I wonder if the ice would make a difference. But anyway, let's have a taster. Wow. So front of the tongue, nothing really on the lips. Top of the mouth, short finish. Oh, no, still going. Medium finish. It's like a less punchy version of Lafroig. It's smoother. It's a smoother version. It's like a pow of the flavours when you swallow that. It's like it's sort of, how to describe it? So if you've had Lafroig, it's quite medicinal and it's quite kind of wow, bang. This is more a subtle wow bang, if that makes sense. I'm not getting the lemons and the citrus. Ooh. Wow. Tiniest bit at the back there. Let's put a couple of ice cubes in just to see how this actually could change. Let's have a look here. So this, like I said, before Christmas I read some reviews on it. I was looking at Islay whiskies and which distilleries I've not had, and the Caol Ila there sort of. I looked into it, looked into the tasting notes. Easiest to do. Everything's online. People review everything. And this one, I was very pleasantly surprised with. Yeah. But the tasting isn't what the reviews I had. It says fruity, smooth, and a little bit of peat. I'd say it's quite medicinal peat. Maybe I'm getting that very wrong. Not really changed the smell. Let me give it a bit more of a stir. Because the ice, I find that when you add ice to whiskey, it changes the palate, it changes the nose, it changes a lot. Now everyone who knows me knows I put ice in to try and get a difference, and it does. Personally, that's what I always say about whiskey. It's your own opinion. You might love this, someone might hate it. But this is just my honest opinion on what I'm getting, what I'm tasting, what I'm smelling. I'm getting mild fruit, but it's sort of peaty fruit. The medicinal smells really, really dropped. Top of the mouth at the back. Short to medium finish I would give this. It's not what I expected. But then you read reviews, that's someone else's opinion. The reviews on this were citrusy, honey, peaty. And what I got from all of it is it's quite medicinal, peaty, little fruit. Definitely smoother than a Lafroig. I would probably say, if I'm honest, if you went for the Caol Ila, it's a bit like the Lafroig. It's sort of an acquired taste. It's one that I think you would need to grow on. For people who are well into whiskey or want to try and get into Lafroig, try the Caol Ila. It was on offer about £35. I think it normally goes for about 40 quid. I got it for £35. I bought it because I'd read good reviews about it. and I'd read that it has some big flavours. Yes, it does have big flavours. I'm not saying it doesn't. It does. But the big flavours for me I'm getting from this are medicinal, peaty, not so much the fruit. Like it says on here, doesn't it? If I go back to the box, here it's spicy sea air aromas and sweetly smoky dry flavours. So the box, I probably agree with the box more than I would agree with people's tastings. It's your typical Islay whiskey. If you expect Islay whiskey to be smoky, peaty, etc., etc., that's what you get. That's what it is, and it's nice. It's a smoother, in my opinion, it's a smoother version of a Lafroig oak cask. And I know that only because I had some 2 days before recording this, so it's sort of still in my head. If you want to get into big smoky, peaty, that kind of stuff, it's a good one to go with. And even if you put some ice on it, it tames it down to a very, very easy to drink, peaty, medicinal kind of whiskey. Yeah. So my opinion on this, without the ice, it's quite medicinal, peaty, tiny bit of fruit, short to medium finish, probably more medium, but short to medium. Nothing on the lips, tongue at the front. It's like pow. It's quite a big impact without the ice. Quite a big impact. Top of the throat, back of the mouth, short finish. With the ice, I'm getting less medicinal, a little bit more fruit, but not a lot. And on the tasting with the ice, yeah, it's cooled it down, which makes it easy to drink. And I'm probably getting still medicinal, still peaty, but a lot smoother. So there you go. The Caol Ila, 12-year-old from Islay. Very nice. Would I buy it again? I probably would, So that's it for this week. And there you go. The Caol Ila 12-year-old. Hope you enjoyed the review. Comment below. Like, subscribe. There you go. If you could do that, that'd be great. Well, that's it for this week on the Whisky Burn. Caol Ila 12-year-old, done, dusted. Enjoy your whiskey. Sancha.